Hi everybody, my name's Steve and I'm the British Railroader, and welcome to my modelling update. Okay, first thing on the update today is that I have actually started building the new shelf layout. I've taken my bookshelves down and I've put up all of the brackets around the room, and as you can see here, I've just temporarily put my current layout on the brackets. It's something I'm going to be doing quite slowly, just as the money comes in. So the first thing was putting up the shelf brackets and getting them all level. You will notice that I wasn't very successful first time round, and some of them have got some packing pieces on. I don't know why. I think I just overcomplicated everything. All I should have done is drawn a datum line on the wall using a spirit level and taken all of the measurements from there, but I didn't, and I don't know why. But that's probably because I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to that kind of thing. But anyway, that's the shelf brackets up, so that's the first job done. The next job will be putting on some hardboard just on the walls, ready for the back scene, and then I can start building the actual baseboards itself. I'm doing this a bit at a time. I haven't got huge amounts of money to spend on this, so it will be, probably there'll be a little bit done each month, and it'll probably be sometime late spring, early summer that I get to the point where I can actually start laying track and building the layout itself. So now that I've got the brackets up and I've got some of the parts in, I've also properly planned out what I'm hoping the layout is going to look like. And to do this, I've used Scum, which is a free program that you can download onto your computer, and you can build your model railway virtually using it. The free software that I've used only lets you build layouts of up to 50 pieces of track at a time, which is fine. My layout's well less than that, but it also lets you pick what type of track you're using, and of course I'm using Pico Code 83 for the layout, which they've got as one of the options that you can use. Now, I'm not going to go through with you how to use Scum. It's not a dark art. Once you know how to use it, it's very, very easy, but it's that getting started. But there are plenty of videos out there showing you how to use it. The one I learnt from was called DIY and Digital Railroads, I think it's called. I will make sure I've got the correct name at the bottom here. But if you go to his channel, he does this wonderful tutorial on how to use Scum, and I literally had my computer plugged into another screen so that I could have on the laptop screen Scum and on the other screen his video playing, so that I could, follow it and do it as he said it. And once I knew how to do it, it was very, very easy. So as you can see here on my computer screen, we have the plan for the layout. It's an L-shaped layout. It's 8 foot long here, 4 foot wide here, and basically as it sits in the room, my door is down here, and there will be a lift out section with just a single track that goes across the doorway, so that I can stable my trains as they go in and out of the layout. So trains will enter here, and then they can go up either side of what is essentially a passing loop, where all the sidings come off of the passing loop and serve various industries. And this will either be a rip track or a storage track. You've got the road going through here. I will have the crossbucks and operating crossbucks, and they should hopefully, if I can get them to work, have lifting barriers. and potentially they might be operated by light sensors. But again, that very much depends on whether I can get that to work or not. So that's the layout that I have planned. It's literally just a freight yard. It's purely fictitious. I've seen pictures of freight areas that look similar to this. If you look at this building here, this is going to be a background building, just a bit like the one I've got on the layout already, though longer. That will take about 4 or 5 box cars, sort of 50 to 60 foot box cars. So that gives you kind of some sense of the amount of trains we can fit in here. There might be some tweaking when I build it. And the structures that I've got on this are literally just for illustration purposes. But one of the great things you can do with Scum is get a 3D view, and as you can see here, it just gives a bit more of a sense of where things are and how they will look. I can actually put trains on here to demonstrate, but maybe I'll do that another time. However, on that vein, I have got most of the bits ready and waiting, certainly track wise, and I've been slowly getting bits of wiring in. And if any of you are like me and follow Larry Puckett on YouTube, the DCC guy, the other day he was talking about, and let me just check my notes, DCC bus filters and snubbers to put at each end of your DCC bus. And he mentioned various products, and I found one online on eBay from a company called Model Rail Electrics here in the UK. So I will do a close-up of these in a minute, but this is a 2-pack of snubbers, one for each end of your DCC bus. They're available through Model Rail Electric shop on eBay. They were £4.92 for the pair, and basically it just means I don't have to make one. I could have got the DCC Concepts version, which is roughly the same price, but I thought, well, let's give these a go. I'm quite into supporting smaller companies, so we'll see how these go when we get to building the layout. There's some other components that I quite like that this company do, including little circuit boards where you can wire in your dropper wires to your bus without having to use T-taps and things like that. So I might get some of those, but we will let you know how I get on with them. I'd like to give also a shout out to my friend Gary. So Gary's channel is Gaz3801, and Gary is building basically a downtown spur in Florida, very much like the one that's been done by Lance Mindheim, but this is Gary's interpretation of it. And bless him, Gary, who's become a bit of a friend of mine on the internet through Facebook and stuff like that, has sent me this, and this is his logo for his layout that he designed, very reminiscent of the logos used by some of the railroads in Florida. But he sent these stickers out to all of his friends. So Gary, if you're watching, and I know you do watch my videos sometimes, many thanks. That's going with my sticker collection. If you haven't seen his videos already, please go and watch them. Gary's also going to be a guest on the Second Section podcast, which is presented by Andy Dorsch. That's well worth a watch. I've seen a few of them. Boomer's done a couple, but Gary's got one coming up very soon. So if you haven't done so already, go to Gaz3801 on YouTube, subscribe to Gary's channel, and you can see some of the really good work that he's doing on his layout. Okay, and my last bit of news today is that we have barely 1 week left. Well, not barely, just over 1 week left until the London Festival of railway modelling, and I will be there on Saturday the 18th, come what may. There is a rail strike on, but I'm hoping I should be able to get there by train. If not, I do have an alternative plan in mind. I will be doing some filming, but also I'm there to look at the layouts and see if I can pick up a bargain or two. If you see me there, I should be wearing my green New York and Atlantic Railway t-shirt, though obviously if it's a bit cold I'll probably have a hoodie or a coat over the top, but look out for the bright green. And if you see me and you want to say hello, then please feel free to do so. I'm going to be there most of the day on Saturday till about early to mid-afternoon. Again, mainly down to the fact that there is a train strike, and if they do run the trains, they're going to be stopping them probably around 6 PM, so I need to make sure that I'm back at Liverpool Street, heading on a train to sunny Southend-on-Sea well before that. Okay, that's it for the time being. Next video you see will be whatever footage I get from the London Festival. If you're about, as I said, be lovely to say hello to you, and I will be there for a fair amount of the day on Saturday the 18th. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you like this video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's free to do, and it just means that you will get notified of when I get new videos. So this is Steve, the British Railroader, saying farewell from the Model Railway Room. Bye bye.